Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I would like to welcome you all for His Holiness Candramauli Swami Maharaj's daily call. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Today we'll be doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter no, Canto 2, Chapter 3. Let me go on the share my screen.
Canto
Sorry,
3, chapter 1, verse
25.
25.
25, yeah.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Well, come on, get to this. Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Savasudevanucharam Prashantam Brihaspate Prak Tanayam Pratitam Alingya Gadam Pranayena Vadram Swanam Aprichat Bhagavat Prajanam. Then, due to his great love and feeling, Vidura embraced Uddhava, who was a constant companion of the Lord and formerly a great student of Brihaspati. Vidura then asked him for the news of the family of Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead. Purport. Vidura was older than Uddhava, like a father, and therefore when the two met, Uddhava bowed down before Vidura. The Vidura embraced him because Uddhava was younger, like a son. Vidura's brother Pandu was Lord Krishna's uncle, and Uddhava was a cousin to Lord Krishna. According to social customs, therefore, Vidura was to be respected by Uddhava on the level of his father. Uddhava was a great scholar and logic, and he was known to be the son or disciple of Brihaspati, the greatly learned priest and spiritual master of the demigods. Vidura asked Uddhava about the welfare of his relatives, although he already knew that they were no longer in the world. But Srila Jiva Goswami states that the news was shocking to Vidura, who therefore inquired again due to great curiosity. Thus his inquiry was psychological and not practical. Om Agyantimirandasya Ganajana Salakaya Chaksu Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Staptitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadammayam Dadati Swam Padantikam Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pasaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaudamani Pacharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pastyatya Desatarne Vanchakalpatarubhischa Kripa Sindhube Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasari Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama We give respects to people who are learned situation.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj, your voice is cracking. Do you want to close your video and try? Please. Thank you.
Okay, let me. Okay, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's better.
Yeah, and so usually we usually respect by knowledge. Age is second, but here we're seeing the opposite. Uddhava was younger, but Vidura gave him no, actually, Uddhava was younger, but he gave respect to Vidura, who was older, but Uddhava was more learned. And there's two ways. Sometimes we use either one. When we're not sure who's more learned, we always go by the age. And in this case, find that Uddhava was respecting, and there was an inquiry, which was not practical. He knew what happened to his family members, relatives, but at the same time, he inquired just to, you might say, confirm. He knew they were no longer in the world, but he did it anyway. Okay, so let's go on to the next verse. There's not much we can say on this verse here. Kaschit Purano Purusho Swanabhav Padmabnuvrityeha Kalivartino Asata Urvya Kusalam Vidaya Krita Krishano Kusalam Sure Gehe. Please tell me whether the original personalities of Godhead, who incarnated themselves at the request of Brahma, who was born from the lotus feet of the Lord, and who have increased the prosperity of the world by elevating everyone, how are they doing in the house of Surasena? Lord Krishna and Balaram are not two different personalities. Godhead, God is one, without a second, but he expands himself in many forms without being separate from one another. They are all plenary expansions. The immediate expansion of Lord Krishna is Baladev, and Brahma, born from the lotus feet of Garbhodakshai Vishnu, is an expansion of Baladev. This indicates that Krishna and Balaram are not subject to the regulations of the universe. On the contrary, the whole universe is under their subjugation. They appear at the request of Brahma to liberate the burden of the world, and they relieve the world by many superhuman activities so that everyone becomes happy and prosperous. Without the grace of the Lord, no one can become happy and prosperous, because the happiness of the family of the Lord's devotees depends on the happiness of the Lord. Vidura first of all inquired about the well-being of the Lord. Of course, there's no question about the well-being of the Lord, but he's wondering what happened. Krishna is still on the planet, or did he leave? Because Uddhava was one of the last persons to see Krishna before he left. And Krishna actually gave him a service. What was that service? To go to Badrik Ashram and to inform the sages of Badrik Ashram that the Lord has now left the planet. Uddhava didn't want to, actually Uddhava wanted to go back to the Godhead with the Lord. He felt that being still on the earth without the Lord was too much for him to tolerate. His love for the Lord was complete. And therefore, when the Lord left, it was devastating for him. And even with the idea of when the Lord told him he was going to leave, he pleaded in many ways to take him with him, but Krishna wanted him to do some seva. That's also true. Larger arena, that a lot of times the devotee is qualified to go back to Godhead, but the Lord keeps them in the material world because they're doing wonderful service by preaching Krishna consciousness. So they're already back to Godhead, that's no question. And that will happen in due course of time. But the Lord wants the conditioned souls to become Krishna conscious. So he uses his devotees as his instruments. And therefore, sacrifice. And the devotee but doesn't mind sacrificing, because if it pleases the Lord, then that's what the devotee finds happiness, and he can please the Lord. Here it says, when the Lord is pleased, everyone becomes happy and prosperous. Without the no one can become happy and prosperous, because the devotees want to make the Lord happy. When the Lord is happy, the devotees experience that happiness. Sometimes we see that the devotee is asking the spiritual master, how do I know if I'm pleasing the Lord? Good question. And Prabhupada, each time he was asked that same question, he responded the same way. We are part and parcel of the Lord. We are connected to the Lord. So when the Lord is happy, because of our connection with him, we also experience freedom from anxiety or suffering. We get transcendental knowledge, and we actually become happy. So the whole process is to try to please the Lord. So one should always ask the spiritual master, how can I serve? That way, the devotee has no doubt when they're thinking, am I serving in the right way? Am I serving in the, if the spiritual master says you serve this way, then you're situated nicely. But if you speculate on how to serve, then you may find yourself not getting the mercy that you need. Because the Lord has a plan for each and every one of us how to bring us back home, back to Godhead. And it's through service, of course. Okay, here Balaram is an expansion of Krishna, the Dvaitam, Achyutam, Anadi, Ananta Rupam, Adyam, Purana, Purusho, Navayovanam cha, Vedesha Durlabh, Abadurlam, Atmabhakto, Govindamadi Purusham, Tamaham Bhajami. So the manifestations of the Godhead are all eternal. Sometimes they think, how can something be an expansion and still be eternal? Krishna expands, but does that mean that expansion is now beginning? No, the expansion is there, but he manifests the expansion, that's all. But Balaram's eternal and Krishna is eternal. And it says here there are many forms, but they're all separate from one another, but they're all on the platform of the absolute truth. And it's interesting to hear that Baladev is actually an expansion of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, which is coming from Lord Brahma. But it makes sense because Baladev is that force by which everything expands into the material creation. He is the original form of the Lord to manifest the creation. Brahma is simply an expansion of Lord Brahma, as it says here. And Baladev and Krishna actually organize everything, and everything is coming from them. Baladev has a certain service. He assists Krishna. He becomes his shoes. in the temple. He becomes his bedstead, becomes his umbrella, becomes his clothing. He becomes his paraphernalia. And sometimes, not always, he becomes the jewelry of the Lord too, not all jewelry. So all of these are different manifestations of Lord Balaram. Therefore, when we are on the altar, we should see these different paraphernalia that we're using to serve the Lord as non-different than Balaram, Baladev, and treat it as if it was the Supreme Lord himself, because it is, but he manifests in the form of seva in this particular way. Balaram likes to serve, Baladev likes to serve the Lord in different ways, although he is the Lord. And he serves the Lord by being the friend of the Lord in his pastimes, being the older brother in the Lord in his pastimes, being the paraphernalia in the Lord, and also the younger sister of Radharani. He manifests as an Angamanjari to serve the Lord in Madhurya Ras also. So you can see how Balaram, he finds so many different ways to serve Krishna, just like Lakshman found so many different ways to serve Ram. Nityananda found so many different ways to serve Lord Chaitanya. So that's their mood. They're both the Supreme Lord, and they're both worshipful as the Supreme Lord. But still, for the sake of seva, Balaram, in his different manifestations of himself, comes as a devotee or practices as the devotee of the Lord. So therefore, we should take shelter of Balaram because actually he is Guru Tattva. In other words, whatever the spiritual master is doing, saying, he's coming from the Tattva Lord Balaram. So in that sense, he's not different than Balaram because he represents Guru Tattva or Balaram himself, who is the source of Guru Tattva. And if we follow these principles very seriously, then we will be happy in devotional service. Okay, so we can stop here and see if there's any questions.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. Dear devotees, if you have any questions, please you can raise your hand or type it in the chat and I'll read on your behalf. If you can put your video cameras on, please do that so that Maharaj can have your darshan. It is difficult for Guru Maharaj to put his cameras on because of his connection, but we can do that. Yes, Krishna Kaviraj Prabhu, please go ahead.
Thank you. Very much. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Very much. In today's class, you mentioned at one point from the reading of how the Lord is not dependent on anyone for his happiness. And then later on you said, how do we determine if we are happy, if the Lord is, I can't remember what it was, what the actual sentence was. It was about how do we know that we've pleased the Lord? And we know that we please the Lord because if Krishna is happy, then we can become happy. So I'm just trying to seek clarification.
What? It's that simple. Don't complicate it. Try, if you serve the Lord and you're happy, that means you please the Lord. If you're not happy, there's something wrong.
Okay.
You didn't please the Lord, or you decided to do something different. It's easy. Very easy, simple.
Maybe I was just trying to analyze it too much. Thank you, Maharaj.
Audible?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Prasiddha Chaitanya Prabhu, please go ahead. Thank you.
Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances in your lotus feet. Guru Maharaj, as the discussion was going on, so can we understand if our Guru and Vaishnavas are happy with us, so definitely we can assume that Krishna is also happy with us.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
The Guru is happy when he sees you're sincerely trying to serve. If you're serving, but you're just trying to get something from your service, or you're not steady in your service, then that doesn't please the spiritual master. Steadiness and sincerity. So sincerely trying to please, working under the guidance of the spiritual master's instructions, or if the spiritual master allows you to work under the guidance of your local authorities, that's the same thing.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Somebody's online there.
I think Prabhuji had a background noise, Guru Maharaj. Go on. Okay. There is a question on the chat by Bhavya Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. Thank you so much for this beautiful explanation on the avatar expansion theory. Sorry, I can't turn my mic on. My question is, whenever a non-devotee who is trying to know our philosophy asks, who can God expand? Or take avatar, give an example. So for that, I gave the example, I keep splitting. So is that good example of cell splitting? Cell splits and
They want to
keeps.
know how God wins. He said how.
Yeah, so far, so Prabhu was giving example of how the cell splits and keeps splitting. So is that good example? That's what he's asking. Or there can be other example that can be given.
For the Lord, you mean?
Yes, yes, Guru Maharaj.
I can't believe he asked that question. Bhavesh, you don't know that answer? I mean, God, you think you're putting the Lord on the same level as the conditioned soul. Yeah, one candle lights another candle, lights another candle. All the candles have the same candle power, but they don't, in their incarnation, they do what is required for their incarnation. They may not use all of their power. Balaram is just as powerful as Krishna, but he uses it in a different way. Non-devotees don't know anything. Why are you worrying about them? Just won't waste time. Preach to people who are willing to listen. Their tendency is to take our example on the material level and apply it to the Lord. And that's complete Mayavad. Just like they say, when the Lord comes to the material world, he takes on a material body. But that's not true. Avajanti mam mudha manusim tananaspatam param bhava magyanato mama bhuta maheshwara. Fools deride me when I appear in my transcendental form. Fools deride me when I come to this material world. They do not know my transcendental nature and my supreme dominion over all of being. Naham prakasha sarvasya yoga mada samudrataha muro yo yam vijanati lokoyam ajam avyayam. By my curtain of Maya, they can't understand me.
True. I think Bhavya Prabhu's accepted the answer. He said that he knew the answer. He just wanted to explain to non-devotee. That's why I was asking. But now he is happy with your answer, Guru Maharaj. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for clarifying that.
Okay. Any other questions anyone has got? Yes, Krishna Kaviraj Prabhu.
Now, cell splitting is what the animals do.
I think he was trying to give that practical example how to explain the person who does not understand anything. It looks like it that like cell splits and then some other cells grows. Yeah, he's saying yes, Mataji. But yeah, the candle one is a better example.
Mhm.
Krishna Kaviraj Prabhu, please go ahead.
Thank
You're
you.
back. Let's
Another
see.
question
Sorry,
about
sorry, Guru Maharaj is saying something. Sorry.
Yeah, make sure it's a good question.
no pressure. Oh, what exactly is happiness? Because sometimes we're doing something. For example, if we're doing some austerity and it's austerity, and whilst in the austerity, it's not like we're joyful and we're smiling and we're laughing, but there might be some like inner satisfaction that we're doing the right thing under the guidance of Guru Sadhu Shastra.
Every time you laugh, you're thinking you please the Lord, huh? Is that your question? If I'm laughing,
Well,
I mean he's happy.
what exactly is happiness?
Happiness is it's susukam, kartamavyayam. That happiness which is not dependent on anything material. The happiness that comes from devotional service, happiness that comes from pleasing the Lord, the happiness that comes when we execute our sadhana, like chanting and reading. All of these forms of happiness are all connected with the spiritual energy, not the material energy.
So we could be in a variety of different moods whilst that happiness is there.
Don't try to read something into it.
I'm just trying to understand it.
Okay. Don't try to understand it, just experience it. Don't worry about it.
Fair enough. Okay. Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Sri Devi Mataji.
Hare Krishna, dear Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Mine is just a very simple question. In this translation, it is said that Uddhav was a constant companion of Lord Krishna, as well as formerly he was a great student of Brihaspati's. So, do we know anything about who he was in his previous life, or how he was a student of Brihaspati? We lose Guru Maharaj?
I think we have lost Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Was my question audible?
Yes, your question was audible, Mataji. It's just the Guru Maharaj's internet is playing up. So My tips to just wait for a little while. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Yeah, Sri Devi Mataji, Guru Maharaj is back. If we want to ask, did you hear Sri Devi Mataji's question, Guru Maharaj?
No, because my internet
In-
dropped.
Dropped. Okay, fine. Will you please repeat your question, Mataji?
Yes. Yeah, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. I'm just little intrigued to know that Uddhav was formerly a student of Brihaspati's, besides being a constant companion of Lord Krishna. So I would like to know a little more about who he was in the previous life, or is there any description of him as a student of Brihaspati's that we can read about?
Usually there is one book called Gora Gona Dashtipika, Who's Who in Krishna Lila, and now they appear in Gaur Lila. But it doesn't take you back from Krishna Lila before then. So you might have to do some research for that. I don't know of any particular Shastra.
Okay, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Okay, there are a few questions on the chat now. Sorry. Sorry, Guru Maharaj.
I'm just going to say to Sri Devi, I'll be at your place about 4 o'clock on Thursday evening.
Welcome, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for the heads up.
Okay.
Okay. Is it okay to read the question now, Maharaj? Okay. So, Daria is asking, Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Maharaj. Do we need to know what our nature is in order to get the service that is pleasing Krishna?
It helps. You can please Krishna without knowing your nature. But if you know your nature, then you'll act according to that nature, and then you'll do wonderful service. But you can also do wonderful service without knowing your nature. But our nature is Jiva Surupaya Krishna Nera Nityadas. Our nature is we're the servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead eternally.
Okay. He has got a follow-up question. Sorry, not follow-up. Another question as well. Hope this answer has helped you, Daria. Another question is, why did Vidura ask Uddhava about the welfare of his relatives if he knew that they are no longer in this world?
Yeah, that was explained in the purport. He knew, but he wanted to hear again.
Mm-hmm.
As it says, it wasn't philosophical, it was practical.
Yeah.
If you know something, sometimes you inquire again about the same thing just for further knowledge.
Thank you. Daria, this must have helped you. There is another question from Bhavya Prabhu. Guru Maharaj, I clicked about cell splitting. Lord Krishna is complete and has infinite forms. He is a form of lion, boar, turtle, and whatnot. Even though humans might not like to see pigs, but when we see Varahadev, we find it so beautiful. So, does he have a form of a cell as well? If he doesn't, then there will be a quality he won't have, which might make him limited. So, does Krishna have a form of a cell as well?
What have you been eating, Bhavya? You've been going to the tavern? Where do you get these questions from?
I hope that is answer your question, Bhavya Prabhu. Okay, let's go on the Parijat Mataji's question, Guru Maharaj. Hare.
If you ask another stupid question, I'm gonna tell Sri Jana on you, and then you're gonna be in trouble.
Oh, Bhavya Prabhu, you are in trouble now. Parijata Mataji's question is, Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada and you. My question is based on the previous verse, where I believe center theme was Vaishnava etiquette and relationship. How does the interaction between Vidura and Uddhava illustrate proper Vaishnava etiquette based on age, role, and realization rather than mere scholarship? And despite Uddhava being a great scholar and disciple of Brihaspati, why does Vidura occupy the superior position in this exchange? What does this teaches us about the hierarchy of the wisdom in bhakti?
Well, the person who is more learned doesn't think they're more learned. They're humble. And even though they're approached in that way, they don't accept it. Uddhava, you'll find out as it goes on, refused to give instructions to Vidura, and he sent him to Maitreya. So that was the culmination of that same etiquette. Uddhava was more knowledgeable, obviously, but he was younger and he never considered himself more knowledgeable. Vaishnava humility in that case.
Oh, okay, Parijat Mataji, that must have helped you.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful answer, Maharaj. Thank you so much. I like it.
Oh, Parijata.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
I need some mercy. Please send some mercy along.
Oh, Guru Maharaj, please don't say like that.
You don't
Oh,
have any
God.
to give. Is that you just don't want to give me any? Is that it?
Maharaj, I'm not qualified to give anything. I can only serve. And please accept. Oh my
Well,
God.
now I need some mercy. So I don't know who to turn to. You're one
Oh my
person.
God. Always at your service, Guru Maharaj. I'll be praying, and if you need me for anything, I'm just one phone call away, like always.
Do a little puja for me. Get
Yes,
me out
Guru Maharaj.
get me out of my Maya.
Oops. Okay, Maharaj. As you say.
Yeah, please.
Yes,
I'm
Guru Maharaj.
I'm I'm doing too much service and not enough chanting, or I'm not reading, I'm not chanting. Seva, 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 seva. And it doesn't end.
Seva is good.
Yeah, but so is the holy name.
Yes, Guru Maharaj.
Someone's reading.
Well, that all depends. You can choose.
I chose already, but Krishna has given me another choice. He's choosing for me.
Okay, then I'll definitely pray for you, Maharaj. I'll definitely do some puja. We can talk about this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Now I feel things will get better.
Of course, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Guru Maharaj, you need a secretary who can stop those services coming to you. You know that.
Saturday, we went to Mahendragiri from Vishakhapatnam. We drove 5 hours to get there, and we drove 6 hours to get back. And then, of course, that was nice, but sitting in the car for 11 hours wasn't
Too
so.
much. No, that's too much. That's too much.
And then
That's a lot.
yesterday we
That's a
did
lot.
three programs back to back. And then my host said, actually, you should go see Simachalam, that deity in Simachalam, was it Varahadev? Yeah, Nrsinga Varaha.
Yes.
So I got up in the morning and I did a few little things and out the door. No job. And then when I came back, they said, well, you have to go to the school too. We have a school.
Good.
See
No.
kids. So I
Uh-oh.
went to school. And then I jumped on the airplane, and now I'm in Bengaluru.
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 And then they're going to swamp me with programs. Like they're just sitting at the door here waiting for me to finish so I can jump into the car for the next program.
Oh, no, Guru Maharaj, you definitely need somebody who can stop these services coming to you.
Well, I'm not trying to stop them. I'm just trying to figure out how to do everything.
But sometimes, Guru Maharaj, you do need time for yourself, and that is only possible if you can like rearrange the time, isn't it?
I mean, I have a choice to say no, but I don't say no.
I know that you don't, but somebody else can say on your behalf. Guru
Right.
Maharaj.
Sukavaha, you need to do that.
Yeah. So Jati's there. She can do some yagya and get me out of this. So,
Parijata, you cast a spell on all those folks so that they just back off.
I will do that. I will definitely do that.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
liking it.
Yes.
Definitely. We'll chant some severe Varahadev mantras to do that.
Thank you,
then I
Parijata.
have 3 days in Bengaluru. Was it Bengaluru?
Bengaluru.
Bengaluru. Oh
And
my
on
God.
Thursday, I jump into the car at 5:30 in the morning, go to the airport, and land in Calcutta, drive all the way to Mayapur, and then the next day is a 3-day Kirtan festival. So I love it. It's called masochism.
Oh my gosh, Krishna Chaitanya. Guru Maharaj, something has to be done. This is not good at all. I'm so worried. Are you eating anything properly? Are you sleeping enough?
What is that word you used?
Oh my God, that bad. So
It's
you're
that bad.
I took lunch today and I had 9 rounds finished and I was going to go to sleep, but then Krishna said chant. So I didn't.
Okay. Guru Maharaj, let's chant then. Let's chant.
I can't. My
Inko jane do.
giant here at the door here trying to pull me out.
Yeah, jane do.
Can we talk to those people, Guru Maharaj?
Hearing you right now, but he's got his earplugs in, so he's not.
Okay, take these earplugs off and say that please relieve Guru Maharaj for a little while. Give him some rest.
Need somebody to laugh with so I can kind of divert all of this difficult. I don't tell some jokes and laugh for once in a while, becomes too tough. So maybe that's what I'll do tonight for the class. I'll just tell jokes the whole night. And then they won't invite me back anymore.
oh my gosh.
Whole night? No,
Huh?
not whole night, Guru Maharaj. I hope this program finishes on time and so that you get to rest.
They're all
And
saying
if it's going to be a jokes night, then it'll go past midnight.
they all it'll end early, but anybody says they always say that. You know, just like if you ask somebody when something's going to happen, they'll say 2 minutes.
It's never 2
Well,
minutes.
It's 20 minutes. The only thing true about that is the 2 without the 0.
Seriously, what Sukavaha says is so right. You need a secretary to stop them from just swamping you with program after program.
I have a good assistant. He's carrying all my bags for me, and he helps me that way.
Bless
really
him.
good.
He's so humble, Guru Maharaj. He can't even say no to himself.
Who's that?
Teja Prabhu.
Oh my God.
Be careful what you say. He's sitting right here.
Teja
He knows.
Prabhu.
He knows it. Anyways, he knows I've spoken to him before as well.
He's great. We call him Teja Chacha.
Yeah, Teja. He's lovely. He's amazing.
He's
But you-
amazing, but amazing can be used in so many different ways. There's amazing things that are not so good. So, all right, I think I better go before they get the ropes and throw into the car with hands behind my back. So,
Oh dear. Oh, we will pray for you, Guru Maharaj. Don't worry, we'll pray for you.
An emergency yagya to be done tonight, Maharaj. No worries.
I know.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Whatever happens after that, it'll be auspicious.
Yes.
Yes. Let's pray.
That's why I turn to Parajata when I'm in trouble. Okay, so thank you. To go because my class was started 2 minutes ago.
Oh dear.
We still have a half-hour drive to get there. So
Guru Maharaj, is it Sheshadripuram temple, Guru Maharaj? Please accept my humble obeisance. Is it Sheshadripuram temple, Guru Maharaj?
okay, so if I'm still alive, we'll have class tomorrow.
Krishna.
Oh God, of course you will be, Guru
Hope she
Maharaj.
doesn't give me
Oh, we will
not
love
too
to see you
powerful of a
tomorrow.
yogya that
Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was very strict about programs, and he would just block unnecessary engagements, and that is also part of a servant's duty, no, Guru Maharaj?
Yeah, but when I was in Vishakhapatnam, I couldn't say no.
Guru Maharaj, you can't say no, but we can. Give me the service. I'll say no on your behalf.
Yeah,
Don't
come
worry.
on, let's do it. Let's just go there. Guru Maharaj, you're going to have a posse of ladies who are going to take over and, make sure you are not just swamped like this.
Bring your rifles with you too.
Yeah.
We won't need that
Grenade.
as well, Guru Maharaj. We won't need that.
Grenade.
You're coming in army gear.
So they'll run. So
If they see us, they will run away. Don't worry.
Definitely.
okay, I'm just gonna hold for the yogya to
Okay.
get the new
Thank
boat
you.
there. Okay, so I better go before.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Candramauli Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Guru
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Guru Maharaj.
Thank you, Guru
Hare
Maharaj.
Krishna.
Thank you so much.
Please
Hare
tell
Krishna.
Teja to be a
Thank you, Guru
bodyguard,
Maharaj.
not just a
Hare Krishna.
servant. Huh?
Exactly.
Baba,
Thank you, Guru Maharaj.
Jai Gurudev.
do I have everyone's permission to call up Teja and
Yes,
say,
Mataji,
hey,
please call
be a
Teja.
bodyguard, not just a
Yes,
servant,
yes,
be a
yes.
bodyguard?
Yes, yes.
Please call Teja Prabhu, please.
Okay, I'll
I
do
don't
that.
think so.
Call
That
him,
is
I'll
going to
also call
help.
him.
Ask him to end the program today soon, so that he can, Guru Maharaj will have rest properly.
I'll also write to him. I'll talk to him also.
Yeah, okay.
Acha,
Okay,
you're
guys.
talking to
Hare
him?
Krishna.
Then I
Thank
won't
you
talk
so much.
because he will get
Thank you.
double dose and then he will just faint. If
Yeah.
Parijat is not talking to him, then I won't talk.
No. You also talk, Mataji.
अरे बाप रे,
Double whammy is good
No,
sometimes.
I will do that, Parijat Mataji. I will support you. Don't worry. I'll speak to him as well.
चल ठीक है, हम तीन,
हम दोनों
three of us,
करेंगे.
even Srimati Mata ji. Okay.
वो सब बैग छोड़ के भाग जाएगा.
नहीं भागेगा बेचारा.
No, he
उसको
won't
option
do
ही नहीं है अभी
that.
बेचारा.
He won't do that. Don't worry.
He's very nice boy.
He's such a sweet person.
Parijata is talking to him, then I won't talk to him. It will be too much.
नहीं. We all will talk, Mata ji.
All right. Okay. Okay. Let's
Okay,
close
Hare
this
Krishna.
call
Thank you.
now. I'm going to stop.